Good evening. As superintendent, I'm faced daily with some very challenging decisions. I hope that each of you know that I don't make these decisions lightly. Every decision that I make has to be with the utmost safety and the best interest of all Johnson County students, staff, and families in mind. Last weekend, I decided to call this week a JC Click and Soar Remote Week due to the rapid increase in positive cases of COVID-19 in our county, as well as the number of students and staff who are currently in quarantine. In last weekend's correspondence, I indicated some changes that will be made to our JC brick and mortar processes. Included in this video is a chart that contains those changes. The JC brick and mortar location of services chart is a sliding scale of service locations that will provide information based on weekly COVID data. The location of services chart is somewhat correlated to the mode of instruction metrics released by Kentucky Public Health, which also ties to the Kentucky COVID-19 incidence rate map. Decisions for locations of our weekly school services will be based on the incident map for Johnson County and the number of students and staff who are positive for COVID-19 or who are quarantined due to close contact. You should now see the chart on your screen. I want to take a few moments to explain it to you at this time. The major changes that have been made are most impactful to our elementary students, staff, and families. We understand that our elementary students require child care if not in school, and we want all of our students in face-to-face instruction every day when we safely can. But we also realize that 2 days of face-to-face instruction is much better than no days. We also realize that the fewer number of students in our classes on any given day will allow us to maximize the amount of distance between students, and that will add another layer of safety for all of our students, staff, and families. You see the chart is broken into 4 colors: green, yellow, orange, and red. If we are in a week of green, then that means that all of our JC brick and mortar face-to-face students in all of our schools will be face-to-face 5 days that week. In the next column, if we're in a yellow week, all of our elementary school students will attend school on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Wednesday will be a remote day for all of our students, as well as small group face-to-face instruction for targeted assistance as assigned by our teachers. Johnson County Middle School will run on an A-B schedule. Students will attend as scheduled on Monday and Tuesday or on Thursday and Friday. Wednesday will be a remote day for all students, as well as that small group face-to-face instruction for targeted assistance as assigned by teachers. Students will complete assignments remotely on the days that they are not assigned to the building. Johnson Central High School will also be on that A-B schedule. Juniors and seniors will attend on Mondays and Tuesdays. Freshmen and sophomores will attend on Thursdays and Fridays. Wednesdays will be the remote day for all students, as well as a small group face-to-face instruction for targeted assistance, again as assigned by teachers. Students will complete assignments remotely on days that they're not assigned to the building. It's important to note that the middle school and high school schedules that I just talked about in yellow are the same schedules that we run last week in our first week of face-to-face instruction. The next column is orange. If Johnson County Schools is in a week of orange, all elementary schools will run on an A-B schedule. Students will attend as scheduled by their teacher either on Mondays and Tuesdays or on Thursdays and Fridays. Wednesdays will be a remote day for all students. Students will complete assignments remotely on the days they're not assigned to the building. Johnson County Middle School will remain on the A-B schedule on a Monday, Tuesday, or Thursday, Friday rotation, with Wednesday being remote day. The Johnson Central High School students will also remain on the A-B schedule, with juniors and seniors on Monday, Tuesday, freshmen and sophomores on Thursday, Friday, and Wednesday remote day for all students. It's important to note, in orange days, there will be no small group targeted assistance instruction on those Wednesdays. Finally, if Johnson County Schools is in red, all students will be in the JC Click and Soar remote learning model. There will be no face-to-face instruction on weeks when we are in red. Weekly decisions on the location of school services will be made on Thursday evenings using this color chart. As I said before, each decision will be based on the Kentucky COVID incidence map for Johnson County that's published by the Kentucky Department of Health, but we also look at the specific numbers of positive cases and quarantines of Johnson County students and staff, and we will also seek input from the Johnson County Health Department. Understand that it may be possible for some classrooms or individual schools to be completely JC Click and Sort remote for the week, while other schools or classrooms attend face-to-face. Also, understand that each week could very well be different. I know and realize that this is not the most convenient option, but I also know that we need to have our kids face-to-face as frequently as possible when conditions allow for the safety of all. In looking at the current data for Johnson County as of today, our county falls in the substantial community transmission category of COVID-19 and is in the critical stage of incidence with a number of 37.3. Additionally, as of this evening, next Monday we will have 101 students and 15 staff out of school due to either testing positive or being quarantined due to close contact for COVID-19. With all of that data, and after discussions with our leadership team, our Johnson County Schools COVID Director, and the Director of the Johnson County Health Department, I've made the decision to call next week as another red week for Johnson County Schools. Remember, based on our location of services chart, red means that all students in Johnson County Schools will be in the JC Click and Sort remote learning model. There will be no face-to-face instruction in Johnson County Schools next week. We hope and pray that our numbers go down so that we can return to face-to-face instruction. Know that we will get our students back in our buildings just as soon as safely possible. Until then, your teachers will be posting assignments and scheduling Google Meets daily to make sure that our students are continuing to learn and grow. I want to encourage each of you to keep doing your part. Keep helping our kids. Continue wearing your mask and continue social distancing. Let's all do what we can to drive down the cases of COVID so that our students can get back to school. I'll continue to update each of you through our social media outlets. Thank you for your continued support and patience as we work together through this very tough situation. Have a great evening.